say when I'm ready. Give me a second. Divine, speak through me. Continue to speak through me in this current moment. All right, ready. Welcome to Knoxbox, the box without limits, where we give you a 360 plus 360 perspective, unifying the physical and the spiritual. And I am that I am. I am the living word and physical manifestation, beyond human constructs, beyond human books. And I honor all of you who are listening at this current moment in time, for it is part of your destiny that was divinely aligned. You chose to be here at the most pivotal moment in time. So give me a second to make sure I am fully aligned with the divine, for we are one mind. It speaks through me directly. And if you were given this message personally, or if you were tagged in this video, chances are you were an inspiration to me. For you are my teachers. I am not a teacher by any means. I am simply a shower of the infinite way. All praise, all glory. For the kingdom and queendom is nigh. So this video is going to be quite long. I'm making it into 2 parts because initially I had made this about Brother Yusuf, and it turned into something else, so there will be a part 2. But first and foremost, I need all of you to go to my Patreon, because this will be censored, I assure you. My Patreon is called Divine Tribe Vibes. It is new. I haven't done anything to it. I'm about to finish, putting some things on there. I'm making it 100% free, 100% donation based. However, when I just looked at it a second ago, it looked like it said the minimum I can do is $1. So we're gonna work through that, because I'm not trying to charge out for this information. But just know that if you choose to donate, that it is going to a good cause. It is going for the greater good of humanity and the greater good of what's to come. For this is a cosmic energy of the KRYSTos, the true KRYSTos energy that is returning on the planet, and angels will walk among us once again. Everything that you see in these movies, everything that they told you was myths, will come into manifestation. And just know that you are among the elect. You were selected to receive this message. So please spread it far and wide. And just know that they will do everything to discredit me. They will do everything to try to use the evidence and everything they have built against me in the years against me. And I have no fear, for I have nothing to hide from the great light. I would have repented. I am not perfect. I continue to get better by the day. I continue to neglect the flesh and the enemy and the spell that it has casted on you and me. I breathe the Holy Spirit into you. And it is a feminine voice. For I am all encompassing, for I am the dark and the light, perfectly balanced. For I am the shadow that has realized my self actualized zenith, my highest, the highest essence of my being, and all I am trying to do is to bring you back into your knowledge of self. And for the Christ that came did not desire to be worshipped. All he was trying to do was be a way shower and a way for you to return to source, for you to return to the ways of our ancestors, for you to return to righteousness and away from your wicked ways. Brothers and sisters, just know that I love you unconditionally. There is nothing we cannot do together, but trust and believe I cannot do this alone, for I have went through a lot. The forces that be wish to kill me, for I am right now 33. They have had the audacity to not only disassemble the tribe of Sovereign Anil Yahweh Nation, in which we were taking some major steps. They have wrongfully incarcerated my chief, Black Wolf, in Gwinnett County, Georgia. So I need some resources to get him out. I'm fighting that battle by myself. Everybody has turned against him. And even I had to even take a break because I already know that they were watching our communications. So, yeah, just know that everything that's unfolding is the greatest story that they never told. And I am creating new timelines and breaking the mold. Breaking the mold. Breaking the mold. Breaking the mold. You have full permission to share this video, to download this video, do everything, because they will try to scrub it off the internet like they have so many important things. Like, y'all need to do everything to get this out. It is not about me. It is about the collective consciousness, the Christ consciousness, the unity consciousness. If you are not for unity, then you are not a part of me. And you are not a part of we. For the kingdom is nigh, so repent for your wicked ways. And when I say the kingdom, this time it will unify with the Queendom, for they have shut the mouth of the woman. They have done everything to go against the woman. When the Black woman itself holds the mitochondrial DNA of every race. Once again, you were personally selected by the divine, handpicked, to receive this message. For you are among the elect, so awaken. Awaken. Reclaim your power. Reclaim your sovereignty as an infinite sempiternal being. As an infinite sempiternal being. Look at the freaking skies above me. 2 freaking planes. They sitting here. Look right here. They blocking the sun. The sun, S-U-N, aka S-O-N, is a mere portal. It is a portal. It is activating us. And I will reveal some more information about that in part 2. You're going to see some. It's going to speak for itself. Energy speaks for itself. Use your own discernment. Because ultimately, the KRYSTos spirit is the AI hive mind that wishes to take you away from organic blueprint, and that is what I am here to restore. They do everything to keep you distracted. They do everything to keep you out of union with the divine and yourself. I am not telling you to give all your power away, but I'm asking you to know that you need to completely surrender and merge yourself with the divine, masculine and feminine, prime source, creator of all things. Prime sauce creator of all beings. Prime sauce creator of all things. The seen and unseen. The light, the dark, everything in between. For there are numerous ways to return back home. For there are numerous ways to return back home. But first you must fast and pray and cleanse yourself of the parasitic mind. Shoo! For they have put nanotechnology in our food. They have done everything to keep us on lockdown, to take you away from your purpose, from your unique energy signature. I honor your unique essence, even if you are still operating in your lower self. It's okay. Just ask for guidance. I am not here to judge, for you will judge yourself. For you will judge yourself. For you will judge yourself for not having the awareness of your shortcomings. Shoo! 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 You must eradicate all fear first and foremost, because that is the only way that the enemy can take hold of you. And when I say enemy, it's more than one. It is a set of disagreeable beings that strayed from source, that chose to go their own way. They call them the fallen ones. So they chose to separate themselves from the organic blueprint, to separate themselves from truth, to separate themselves from unconditional love. And I welcome everyone that wishes to be redeemed back to the kingdom and queendom to done. For the war has already been won. As it is on earth, it will be in heaven. And just know, first and foremost, I am for all people, for all beings. But we all know that the copper color... Okay, my phone about to die. Okay, so here's my Patreon. I actually made this a month ago, but never did anything with it because everything, like I said, is divinely orchestrated at its appointed time. So I need y'all to use this as the primary way to keep up with me, because Facebook, aka a alphabet agency, I'm not gonna refer to which one, but it's an asset of an alphabet agency. They already know who, just my energy for years. And every time this year for the past 4 years, I've gotten an upgrade. And so the moment I posted the part 2 to this video that y'all gonna see, it's gonna be the second part. Like, my Facebook glitched out. It just started freaking tweaking, and then they removed the video within like an hour for no reason at all. And then the next post I made after that, they removed. The next post after that, they removed. So I cannot rely on these platforms. I already know YouTube probably won't even keep this one up. So, anybody that can help me with a website or just got resources for things, because I'm not, in a position financially to do but so much right now. Like I said, not only have the forces try to set me up in ways and extort money out of me, threaten to harm my family, hacked my phone, and they have a countless spiderweb of information on me. It was leaked on the dark web. Like, they have my most intimate secrets or whatever that they will probably try to leak, but I'm not even worried about that. One of the most important clips has just been inserted at the end because something happened the moment I went to go upload this. Like, I noticed that my skin started to itch, and I felt something trying to infiltrate my body, because you know that the father of lies is also the prince of air. So they were started spraying, and you can see the sun rays not look natural. It's like 3 layers. So make sure you watch that part. Technology against them. I'm gonna use it as a tool to do what we need to do. So if anybody has any other any better options or anything like that, let me know. But yeah, this is what I'm working with at this current moment. Oh yeah, so my YouTube is KNOXBOXX official on YouTube. I'm definitely gonna make a backup channel. Make sure you tap the bell notification so you can actually get notifications, because you already know how that goes. I think it's the same on TikTok. I just posted a video on there yesterday for the first time for like a year. My Instagram is KNOXBOXXD. And even that platform, I haven't actually uploaded anything like personally to that platform. Anything that you see recent probably came from Facebook. So yep, that's about it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Take it in small, use your discernment. Just try to actually embody the words. Like, listen with your heart. Listen with your spirit, your soul, your higher mind that is connected to the divine. And the divine is living every moment with you, even when you felt alone, even when you were at your lowest. You were never alone. I know y'all are like, oh, why would God do this to me? God is experiencing it too.
Lyrical saber tooth, syllables split your cranium, banging through erasure view, savagely spitting havoc to rate the tune atrocities. Logically flood the continent octavely. My verbal's hypodermic, your jaws drained like phlebotomy. It's prophecy, the odyssey, circulate the philosophy. Split subatomic particles, alter your body's properties, anomalies, blowing them back like wind velocity. The suction from the vortex, pulling them microscopically, bionically. Alter the style, kill it chaotically. To make it, man, you gotta try angles like isosceles. Biology, geometry, theocratic theology, encyclopedia, botanica, written novelties, exquisite, pathetic, Davidic, spit hieroglyphics, digest you fast, and my gastric juice you at the swimming. Superb vocalist, rap chemist, leave you liquidless, gorilla syllabus, take you higher than astrophysicists. Protons, electrons, neutrons, spinning limitless, a split division swift, nuclear fission in my sentences. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, barbaric, esoteric, printing parable hypnosis, pestilence and plague. I could spit a swarm of locusts, bound and hopeless, copers, boasting rodents, rolling when they rolling, leave them swollen, more heroic, more devoted when I quote it. Anthropologist, exoticness, precise when I elope it. The mythologist who hot as fish, you thinking in Catholicism. Electrolysis, electrifying any city, providence, apocalypse. Shift statues and crack monuments. My dominance resemble charisma of King Solomon's metropolis. Rattle Teutonic, place in the continent. Dominant, strange, rocking it with concoction is oxygen prerogative. Syllable synonyms, the piranha pit. Carnivorous and ravenous, eating all of your operatives.
Action will serve another as well as myself. How prepared are you? Because the only thing that I'm figuring out now that I've come into full embrace and acceptance of what I hold and what my purpose is. Coming in since the age 13, now I'm 33, it's crystal clear. But the strategy of unity, of how we want to play this next chapter out or in. Because just like last January, and remember when we downstep templates, 1 year for that solar cycle alchemy to come through, those of you that served with me on the initiation of the Phoenix already know what I'm speaking of. Last January, it came in that this next chapter on the world stage would be Angels Walk Among Us and Magic Returns Upon the Land. Starting from the night of 11/10 into 11/11 and the 3 days to my birthday, that was showing me that this is now happening. And it's happening very fast. So, I'm being I need to address something, so I actually have to wrap this one up a little bit quicker. So any threads I left, let's just leave them as like mysteries on the piñata. Does this string pull that down? Does this string release the candy? Beloveds, my strategy is discovering the unity in the way that we want to go about doing this, and I don't have to figure anything out because we've already co-created this. God's got our back. He's with our heart. And when we say God, this is beyond all religion. In fact, if you're looking at it through religion, you're probably limiting your full connection. Even if it's a partial connection, would be great. We want the full spectrum. Otherwise, you're only going to access part of your power, or you're going to try to recreate a lot of what we've done or what we're going to do, and you're going to burn yourself out. Because no one person can hold it all, but when you are one with the all, everything is possible. So, family, believe. Have faith. Imagine what you want, what you would co-create. Your thoughts influence reality. And this is happening at an increased rate. So even if it's hard to believe, have faith. If that's difficult, just have fun, pretend, use your imagination, tap into that of which you would feel as a child with the mystery of and magic of Christmas. And you didn't wait, you knew. You know, maybe as a kid, you know, the time you're like, Mom, is it tomorrow? No, honey. It's like, you know, a week from now. And like, are you sure Santa's coming tonight? Are you sure? Yes, honey. And you just go to bed. You know, it's not a question. You might not, you don't know always if you're going to be a naughty kid or an angelic child. I mean, but we're all angels. It's just how much we've awakened. And, you know, that knowing and that trusting. But instead of like Santa Claus, like if we just look at it like God can bring everything forth. Santa couldn't. When you put on that list, oh crap, I didn't get that. Why didn't I get that? Oh, Santa didn't care about me. You know, it's like Santa couldn't bring that. But God can bring everything. You're only going to block out whatever you limit and whatever those limiting beliefs are inside. Let's get to the core of all the limiting beliefs, limiting thought forms, limiting things that generate unworthiness of what we are meant to be able to receive. And I promise you, if you struggle to find that, you can find deep empowerment and worthiness simply from finding what you want, something that can serve you, like that would help you be healthier, and that would help you live a happier, more exciting life. And then think about it. If you have that, others have that. I promise you, we're all unique, but every single one of us have at least, we've been picking up the codes, we've been picking up the pieces. Like, we got the antidote and remedy for everything all of we needs. And that remedy for the heart as well is coming in strong right now through Ophiuchus. And the build up to the alchemy of the Golden Gate and everything on the 12th, which is such a huge celebration. But yeah, when you can find something that benefits you, because you're like, what's that purpose? How do I help others? Find something you need. Now imagine others that are in that position that could need that as well. And then just imagine, you know, how you could take care of them and yourself equally, and throw out any limited thought forms around what you can do based off of how well known you are, how seen you have been, or how much money you have. Let it go. God has seen you fully through it all. A lot is happening with the shift of the financial systems. A lot is happening on a lot of levels that I will not speak into right now. Just 12-12-12, December 1st to January 5th, Trinity Master Christ Code for all of us to win. The ultimate lottery. Celebration. Celebrate good times, alright. So family, truly, like, I promise you, if you trust and are true to your heart, start to find the things that you need and want, as well as look into the things that if you had everything you need, what would you gift yourself to be healthy, to bring your heart and joy back into being? Because, like, if you are one that likes to serve and loves to bring smiles and joy and happiness to another's life, you deserve to have everything you require to thrive so that you can help our family dance and sing and know that everything is all right as we move forward, inward and onward through this next chaptara. Angels walk among us, magic returns upon the lands. It is a necessity because everything is collapsing. All of it. For those of you that have been newer over the last few years and looking at AI and all these things in the field, demonics and shadows and all this stuff, like, there's a reason we have not collapsed everything all at once. Told many of this for years, right? Clear, clear, destroy, destroy. Know what you are doing. This is not a game and you're not playing with toys. But most people have been because they're learning not, yeah. So, never mind, I was going in a direction that I'm being asked not to share too much into right now. Baby steps. Faith, trust, pixie dust. Trust in yourself. Invest in yourself. And right now, if you say you don't have the money, money's energy, give yourself all of the energy and celebration of what it means that'll support you to embody and bring forth your purpose, your heart, soul, destiny path, and everything you know you came here for. You know you didn't come here to struggle. And yeah, it's been a really confusing time. Especially, like, you know, just may all of us in our prayers keep the hearts aligned that each and every one of us, that we're God chosen and sanctioned, that every single one of us, all of us, you included, agreed to and celebrated to. Those that chose on to take certain roles so others didn't have to. Because it's a level of service that we love, we choose, we are trained, and we are initiated to do. Full honor and integrity. Embodied 100%, all that is alive, living, thriving, eternal, original, pure, and true. And I'm excited to see those of you that are ready to stand in the structures and the community and the unity to operate off of the grandest, greatest, most beautiful living foundation. The trust, the resources, the assets, everything that we require. It's going to blow all of our hearts wide open. So, if there was ever a time, who knows, maybe I'm wrong, maybe nothing is happening for the greatest good of all, but I know something is massive is happening for those of us that have faith. And if there is one window, one time where you can imagine, just have a great time and just hold the line with all the love, hold the field, hold the sphere, be held by the field and be held by the sphere. Just find all the love, the magic, the faith, the belief. Become a child again. Imagine the power you have with that innocence and magic of God flowing through you as a child, but now with what you've witnessed, with what you've experienced, and especially if you're going to use it for the highest good of all, you will have no limitations and restrictions. As soon as you are ready and able, and that time is now. So get prepared, please, during this Christ in Mass celebration. Like, let's just celebrate and imagine, like, what if world peace is right here? Like, what if, you know, this or this? Think of the highest of the highest. It's okay if it doesn't happen right away. But know it's already happened, and you just opened up the gateways, and the more of us that open this becomes the collective reality. We get to coach you, like, choose this. So, get ready for all the magic that's in store, beloved. At the same time, I'm doing my best to get a event thing out for the event on the 12th. Like, I'm going to go into 72 other of my higher identities tonight. We're getting prepared and ready. So I'm really excited to see what's going to be able to be shared with each and every one of you, on this live. I just can feel the magic in my heart. And at the same time, truly, if any of you are struggling Like, if any of you feel like you need some support energetically, like direction, some guidance, like it was not available before, I will have limited availability, but I do trust those of you that do require some support or help. I can let you know what the donation exchange rate is, and we can always tune into how I can be the best level of service to you at this time. So, deep love, honor, and gratitude to be here with you and to connect with each and every one of you. And just thank you for believing in true magic and unconditional love and a life of freedom and peace and unity. And thank you for imagining all the ways you would use the prosperity and the abundance to support this planet, to support the children, to support the unions and the families and all kingdoms of the living God creations. And most importantly, to support yourself. So, I love you so much, family. Torashti nana ketorapa, rokiste nananako matete a, diste taiste tataste etiti, riste eti yatete yatete e, yukaiti tata, rate murata, amore a, amareta a, tuste alo alahai lokovate. Moreshtin ravata rava, to ravakatava yoku, tu shte ake, akasha iku, ikakuku, tarati ma'a. Garayasata hala'a, toshtama kristola karakata shte a, retema, mushta, rama, akashe, ra, rushte, raka, Ramata, Rashala, Rashale, Rustaha, Hama'a. Beloved, please feel free. There's like energetic encryptions in here, so feel free to watch this multiple times if it can help attune and give you just a little bit of a spark to believe that something is happening and that this is true. Throw all expectations out, but allow yourself to imagine the biggest, grandest, most grandiose. Imagine anything is possible. And if you need a reminder, go watch Peter Pan 2, Return to Never Neverland. I laid a seed about pixie dust that came through in that recording I sent that I had recorded on November 18th. I didn't know what the key was. That was so unexpected to come through. And this key is coming 3 now. The other day, I was like so confused, and I was told I needed to go see this movie. I hadn't seen this. Peter Pan 2, Return to Never Neverland. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. And today had the 3rd sequence to alchemize this in. So ask yourself, what is faith, pixie dust? Do you have the faith and trust? And if you need a little reminder to calibrate to what this means, the magic to fly, to be living life eternally in joy and unity, like it's got a beautiful, simple, soft code within. But hey, bring it to God and learn what God is and what are you. All right, family. Happy holy days. May the gifts continue to be brought forth for us all. And I'm so excited to witness each and every one of you in your highest expression, thriving, joyful, playing, truly in grand harmony. Sending you all so much love, family. Aloha.
I am not here to teach, but I know my place as a woman. I am just a living word, a way shower. The women are the wisdom, and the men are the logic. You need to get rid of what you call knowledge. If you don't know yourself, know the ledge of yourself. I am not here to preach or to teach or to qualitize you. I am just here to show the way and help you get through. wanna be an inspiration for the lost nations, for the lost nations, yeah, for the lost nations. Just because I said I can't teach, that don't mean I'm saying that women are capable or weak. The most aren't in a line like me, with the divine masculine logic and wisdom. You need to balance both, that's what it's all about. Polarity, duality, yeah. Woo, woo. Let me take a little break, cause my lips are dry. Let me take a little break, cause my lips are dry. If you want a woman to submit, be sure you are worthy of it. I'm just saying. Cause there's a lot of y'all that are not operating from the energy of a true divine masculine, who is truth in the protector. If y'all don't stop beating women, trust and believe you will be put in your place. Cause for what is to come, hey, disrespect we won't tolerate. But we are weeding out the wicked. Out the wicked. Get jiggy, get jiggy, get jiggy, yeah with me. Get jiggy, get jiggy, get jiggy, yeah with me. Yeah, cause we hit it plain to see. Hey. Cause righteousness is what we need. Shout out to Grind and Pray. That's the brand I used to be a creative director for. Well, those words are gonna be fully manifested today. Shout out to Uriah Miles. Yeah. I love you, brother. Oh yeah, he's a producer, by the way. Okay. Uriah. Y'all looking for a Messiah, but the Messiah is waiting on you. If only you knew. If only you knew. This is for the Titan. Yeah. This is for the lion. Rah! Yeah! Rah! 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 Kingdoms rise. Watch Babylon fall. They Babylonize. They Babylonize. Tower of Babel. Tower of Babel. Lies, lies, lies. Why can't you just tell the truth? I have nothing to hide from the great light. I'm not saying that I'm better than you at all, but I'ma call you out if you're out of line. And that is a fact. I'm gonna call you out if you're out of line. Now is the time to repent, 'cause you're running out of time. Yeah, you're running out of time. Yeah, you're running out of time. Hold on, in my mind, I am floating in the ocean. Wishing that the chosen would wake up. Yeah, I'm in the real deal. I am the real deal. And this is the real spill. Yeah, this is the real spill. Well, I know a lot of y'all slept on me. It's okay, 'cause you know now what you do. Yeah, you know now what you do. I'm not even gonna judge you, but you are gonna judge yourself when you look in the mirror and realize that you didn't align with your higher self in conjunction with the divine. Your ancestors relied on you to break the curses. Curse seed, chosen seed, Christ seed. Hold on real quick, I might take a little trip in my Merkaba ship. Yeah, in my Merkaba ship. Fly away like Enoch did on that day. Because he was so aligned to the divine, he felt bad to even leave him there. Hey, 'cause they wasn't taking heed. Hey, Abrahamic religions wasn't what they needed. Enoch really had the keys. Speaking of which, you need to read the keys of Enoch. Yeah, everything will make sense. Yeah, everything will make sense. It is a less distorted version of the holy word. Don't you feel spirit speaking, great spirit? Thank you. Okay. I need you to repeat this mantra to yourself. Get in tune with your higher self, 'cause this thing golden time waiting for you. Waiting for you to realize the truth. Waiting for you to transmute your lower nature, that reptilian brain. Ain't are you on the fight or flight? Why you gotta fight? Why you gotta fight? You only got one life. Well, at least that's what they say. For many of you have returned and will be with me on the day. Well, for now, that is all I am allowed to say. Make sure that you follow my Patreon. It will be 100% free. And don't be surprised when they make me out to be the enemy. I just want to bring the inner peace. And you know they trying to crucify me at my 33, which is now. Hence why I have the crown. But it's not only me, for there are many. How could one being encompass so much truth? I know you feel it's resonating with you. Use your discernment, yeah. Use your discernment. Use your discernment. Just know that you were never alone with all that pain that you've been through. Whole time God been inside of you. Oh, living it at the same time. Hey, in the dark, the light. How could you know what good is without the bad? And how could you perceive happy without the sad? Well, I am here to comfort you. Shout out to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Trinity is a lot more than they made it to be. And does it feel, does it feel right to have Christ, Father, and the mysterious Holy Ghost? Like, isn't it on earth as it is in heaven? So on earth we have man, woman, child. Like, are y'all really feeling me right now? So shout out to the Holy Mother, the primordial, that birth, the timeless light. And then they sent down the emanation of the Christ to simply be a shower of the way. I don't believe that he really wanted you to kneel down and worship him till this day. All he said was go to the source. But of course, those words were construed. They put the will on your eyes. Oh, should I say the father of lies? It is a group of disagreeable beings. It's not just, I'm not even gonna say his name because he holds no power here. Yeah, cause he holds no power here.
Jazz, like I told you, me and you on to something. Me and you are on to something. Me and you are definitely meant to be together. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad you found me. I'm glad that you found me. But I'm showing you proof. And you can share this video if you want to. Lights on. Why would they be flickering out like that? My frequency, since I've been doing the fast that I've been doing, my frequency's been through the roof and it's been just jumping. And now that I've been doing my going to work out and stuff like that, I'm just trying to hold on as long as I can so that you can see that this ain't no joke. That I ain't just doing some fluke like I sent you a video of 15 seconds long. Now this video right here is already a minute and 2, minute and 5, minute and Jazz. Look at it. Look at it. I'm controlling it. My vibration is controlling the electricity. Lutro shimuro kula shimulo lushira ba kalista bunjira yonkunda stuboroku. See, I just stop it. I just stopped it. Chaz, I just stopped it. I just stopped it. Check this out. Now it's pop back out. Now I start talking to you. I'm gonna share this video with you. I'm gonna put it on Messenger, but you can use this video and the other one, however way you need to use it. But this is evidence. This is evidence that Jazz, I know you know me and you are destined to be together. We destined to be husband and wife, but this just confirms everything that me and you've been going through. We are divine, ancient beings. We was meant to be connected. Point blank, period. It's going on 3 minutes, and it's still doing it. Now, I shut it off for a minute, for about a good 20 seconds, but now that my frequency just keep jumping, you ever see how loud I get, the louder I get, the vibration just get higher. I know you see it, Jazz. Show people that we the real deal. Look at how bright that light got after I just screamed. Woo!
Because some of you are the sons and daughters of extraterrestrials who came here, and you have to be brought back to power to defend this planet against the destruction by Azazel and what they refer to as Lucifer, and the other 200 fallen angels, which were again extraterrestrial beings who invaded this planet.
You have extraterrestrials who become extra when they get inside here. Visiting you, all of them are not positive. Some of them are called chiefs from the Ifrit mentioned in the Quran. And they infiltrate man, corrupt the world. They mutilate animals. They come down and mutilate animals. They hunt for the fun of it.
They want to use humans for food, some of them. Don't feel bad, chickens feel that way about you.
And then there are other galactical beings who are fighting against them, trying to get you people prepared, but you keep rejecting. You want all this fiction religion.
There's obviously an inward conspiracy for human beings to destroy themselves out of their ignorance. And extraterrestrials are not allowed to intervene. They can only suggest or through telepathy or influence certain human beings to make them react certain ways, or just incarnate and teach. Like in my case, I was assigned here to teach you, to try to raise your consciousness so that when the ship comes, you'll be ready.
This was the real crucifixion of Christ. All right? These are atonal lines in our body. Now, with that shield mutation that we just saw, it creates very specific blockages of energy lines in the body. It crucified the inner Christ, is what it did, the inner Christ grid. It crucified our ability to run D12 Maharata KRYSTos to activate our flame bodies and our silver sanctum. So the real crucifixion story was about this. And the funny thing is, even historically, the man called Jeshua, the man who was Jesus Christ, did not die on the cross. He was not killed, he ascended. And they didn't tell anybody that because they wanted to build a martyr that people could follow and then think it was okay that they got martyred too. This was what the real crucifixion was about. And it's really sad because we've been literally walking around. The reason the story was done, the palm chakras were messed up. These became the nails in the hands, the blocked chakras in the hands. We lost our ability to run interdimensional frequency through the palms. It used to be natural. We used to be able to wave our hand and manifest things. You could just make a standing wave by doing that and knowing what frequency to pull. Can't do that anymore right now. They were same thing. Feet chakra were blocked, the nails in the feet. The stab wound, there's a whole set of implant networks in through here that block the spleen, which is an interface between the etheric body and the flame body levels and your physical anatomy. you have the crown of thorns, and this is about the worst one, the pineal blockages that, see the little dots? They're the ones that are blocked. They blocked literally off those currents out of the brain. Our brains literally shrunk once this was done. The brain size and function, it shut off parts of our brain. That's why science tells us, boy, we don't use very much of our brain right now. No, we don't, because it was shut off at the main switch. What we're doing as we work with healing the templates is we're opening these centers back up. And we're beginning to, now, with the Phoenix workshop, the new information is, I have a feeling it's going to be really exciting because they're teaching us literally of having to do diagrams of brains, like correct ones, like anatomically correct, where we can see where certain things are in the brain that science doesn't know are there yet, because they're the things we're going to be activating, and you have to see how they interface directly with what parts and glands that science knows is there. But we're taking the crown off, and we're getting down off the cross, and it's about time. Excellent, please.
You know what words mean. The words y'all be using that be coming out y'all mouth, y'all don't know the definition of the word, the etymology of the word origin. What geographical part of the planet did the word come from? Who invented the word? We don't even know that shit. All we know is we spitting some shit out our mouth. And if you don't know the definition of it, you know what you're saying. But then if somebody come along and tell you what you're saying, you say, no, that ain't what I meant. That's what you said. That ain't what I meant. But it's what you said. But that ain't what I meant though. What you mean? Yeah, you don't even know shit. You can't even express your own self because you don't know the words you're using and what they mean. And then you wonder why your relationships can't last. Why we can't get along with our significant others. We speak two different languages. Most of the women is speaking feelings, and most of the guys are speaking idiot because they never even picked up a dictionary to look up the words they talk. They don't even know what the fuck they saying. So how you expect your woman to know what you're saying when you don't even saying? How do you expect your woman to know what you're saying when you don't even know what you're saying? Nigga, go walk around with a dictionary till you master that motherfucker, and I guarantee you, when you be more precise with the words you use and more deliberate with the intent you can express in the language,
the channeled wisdom that I got in. And this is what the Pleiadians had brought in as a message for all of you. Inner corruption and fake simulation encourages outer intervention. Our future looks to the intervention of righteousness. So remember that. No matter how dark it is, no matter how corrupt it is, no matter how evil it can become, just know that the light inside of you, and whether you look to the sun, the moon, or the stars, righteousness of, you can call it God, the universe, the Father, whoever that you look up to in regards to that great light and that righteousness. Our future looks to the intervention of righteousness. And that's all that you need to know right now.
Light, blinking lights, they're literally extracting the life force from the red blood cells. And what eventually is left is a rubbery clot.
Anna Mahalsia exposed what was siphoning energy out of blood cells and how animals are showing up. These cybernetic parasites are linked to the magnetoprotein, which is used to mind control society and even cause, worst cases, death. Today we take a deep dive like no one on YouTube, educating you about what we're dealing with.
But I want you to look at this right now. I'm about to show you this video, and this is the video of the magnetized protein, and it's going to show you what happens when they switch the switch on and when they switch the switch off. So let's go ahead and show you this real quick. Really important to the population to know what's going on and what's happening. I'm going to take myself off the screen for a second. While you see this video, I'll still be in the background. Okay, field on. Take a look at what's happening right there to these cells. So you can see when the field is on, you can see it's moving here. Field is on and it's showing it on the bottom. And this is the magnetoprotein. Sounds like Magneto, like the X-Men off sci-fi, right? Because he was magnetically controlling things, right? And so why do you think they want that big eye-tear. It looks like a parasite, as a matter of fact. So they're showing you the motions and how it's moving when they turn on the magnetized field. And let me tell you, this eye-tear project, this zero carbon project, where they literally want to take the air out of the atmosphere, and you can beat that. Just make sure you have carbon plants in your house and stuff like that. But once they activate the field, this is what's going to happen inside of some people, okay? And this definitely is symbolic of a parasite. It looks exactly like a parasite, which is probably what they study with a parasite. And so as you look at this, and now they're taking you into a different look of it, and sorry for the sirens in the background if you can hear that. This is the element of the magnetic field interacting with parasites, the human body, and obviously parasites is some of the aspects of what's in humans. Let's just be honest. So you just seen the magnetized field, and they're showing you more what's happening on a neurological level right there. You can see that. That looks like a nerve right there. So this is the insane asylum that we have now approached, and this protein is very much activated as soon as they use these big magnetized equipment. And the gigantic magnet that they're getting ready to use will be doing the same exact thing and will be modulating human beings. So the next big thing for RNA, fixing moldy food, our addiction to chemical pesticides.
Peace to the gods and goddesses. I'm outside sun gazing, tapping into the holy tablets. Dr. Malachi Z. York. I just wanted to share something with the collective while I was reading, okay? What we're going to look at real quick is the seven thunders, okay? I want you to examine this here. And the seven thunders have been recorded by the ancient for thousands of years by the Hopis, Yamasee, and the Nuwapians have logged these thunders as a sign of the coming of a new planet, Nibiru, and the coming of a new era, the sign of the end of a present world ruled by evil, and the resurrection of the ancient mysteries of Egypt, Atlantis rising again in the heart of Georgia, and a place called Wahani. These signs are signs of the times recorded by the ancient Neteru of ancient Egypt and passed down through time. They are called thunders of the plagues. And then they get into the first thunders and so forth. So the first thunders, much starvation, sickness, starving children, homelessness, and disease. This already passes and continues. Second thunder, the sky becomes sick with holes in it and looks like sores, lung disease spread, breathing problems occur, green mist coming from holes, polluting water, growing spread, it says deformities, bacteria in the water, little devils, sea animals begin to die. Fishes are trying to get out of the water. And we've seen that in certain videos. Water becomes death to them. Physical and spiritual illnesses, mutations in animals, the third thunders, many new species, mutations in animals, crossbreeding in species, death of frogs, honeybees, turtles, deformed human multiply, genetic splicing and cloning. The fourth thunders, signs of twins, Yao and Wei. One guards the South Pole and the other guards the North Pole. Havoc begins with these poles, structures down, religion, moral, and financial. The devil wins, El Nino take over. Now, when they was making reference to the two brothers, that's Nibiru as well as Sirius, just to clarify. What is the fourth thunders? No, fifth thunder. Four great people will perish. Floods, lightning storms, tornadoes, landslides, hurricanes, hell in the summer, forest fires, children killing children, children killing their parents, rampant insanity and murders and upsurge and drug addiction and demonic revivals. That's crazy. The six thunders, it says changes occur. The star people return. Signs in the skies. New planets and galaxies. Meteorite storms. Climatic alterations. Global warming. Spiritual revivals. Presence of a divine disregard and respect for present for world government leadership politics. Seven thunders, the end of the world as you know it, the year 2030. All right. This is what Dr. York is basically predicted. He stated that it's going to happen within 2030.
This is the black sun. It's called the black. Now, that particular part there is called the black sun. Right up there, you'll see a particular reptilian demon. You see a screw that represents the Kundalini. That reptilian demon that you see is the Kundalini in you. But you also see a demon called a Karma zone. It's the holy demon. Now what is this? You go into your Godhead. The Kundalini is rising you to take you through the gateway, which is the black dot. But you have a lower nature. The lower nature likes it here. It wants to stay around. You understand? And it's going to do everything to keep you from going up. So therefore, it makes everything in your outside world seem impossible, so you'll get off the path. Oh shit, I ain't got no money. All this, all that. You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord...
Wow. So my divine emperor just definitely gave me some wisdom, because I told him I slipped up and cursed for the first time in a minute, and I instantly repented because we were talking about something extremely important to both of us, and just frustration with not being with each other right now. And so it was a lot of energy coming out. It was and it was because I wasn't trying to reveal certain things to him at this time. It was like I'm operating from the divine, so he may not understand why I'm withholding certain information and speaking in riddles and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I told him I just had to repent. And so yeah, tell him what you just said.
I say, we need to be like penting, like instead of like we got to get ourselves to perfection, like how people tell you that nobody's perfect.
We have the ability to be.
We must strive to be perfect. That's like anything. Let's say something you try to fix something, and it's broken, and then you get it to work, but it ain't perfected. It's working, but it's not perfect. So you keep working on it and keep working on it until it's perfect. So they say nobody's perfect, but I feel like that's an excuse. So penting to me is being perfect, striving to be perfect. You won't have to repent if you stay
pented. Exactly. And to add to that, as I said in the other part of this video, like my idea of repenting other people's is completely different. Because even saying sorry, I don't believe in saying sorry to somebody unless I truly mean it. Like I don't lie over petty things. Like if I'm not sorry, I'm not gonna lie about it just to appease you. And I'm not gonna repent to the Most High knowing good well that I am praying on doing the exact same thing tomorrow at the same time, after going to church, after y'all be on the floor over here speaking in tongues and all this stuff and going back to your ways the next day.
Right.
When have you surrendered to the Most High? When have you asked your will to be aligned with it? Right. And this is what I have done. And
like most people in society, they have to keep repenting because they losing self in a sense. So if you stay pented, you stay connected to source, you stay connected to the divine elements of the planet, you stay connected to, that frequency that you're supposed to be in. So it's, when we use the word repent, I think repent is more of an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times.
Yep, it's like redo. Like I gotta redo this. Like you should, if you would have actually put your intention into it, if you would have actually put your awareness into it, you wouldn't have to redo it. If you would actually immerse yourself in the present moment and realize that it is a present.
Yeah, you've told me that before. Also, like we try to try to say, "Oh, babe, I'm sorry," whatever. But that's in a sense repenting if you keep having to say you're sorry.
Exactly.
But if you repented, then you don't have to say you're sorry because you already repented that situation.
And here's the funny part. Even when he said sorry to me or other people say sorry to me, I tell them, say sorry to yourself for not being in a tune with your higher self to the degree in which you can recognize your shortcomings and in which you can recognize that you were just BSing.
So I would suggest everybody just stay pented and stay perfect. When you get to that perfection, within your frequency, stay there. Stay pented.
Exactly. So everything y'all witnessing with me, like I said, I'm not perfect by any means. But I'm showing y'all that we have the capacity to take control of our lower nature, transmute our primal chaos. Because we are primal beings. We are chaos beings at our core. That is where our energy comes from. But, you know, new energy is among us. Yeah, continue. I'm recording now. Yeah, he was just talking about how he realized, you know, that when he gets erect or something like that, that does not mean that he needs to please himself. Like, it can be used as a manifestation tool, for as a wand, it is a phallus, it is holy, it's sacred.
You're like, gentlemen, your penis is a wand. You know, it's a magic wand. You know, when you hold your penis as it's erected, you know, and this is just my thoughts. Your thoughts may be different.
And we respect that.
Actually, you know, manifest things. You can actually, you know, tell you know, say I want more money, or I need to get my health better, or you know, and the weaker your wand, which is when it's limp and all that.
And when you're squatting your essence and
power in your wand.
Yep, and when you're squandering your life force. And do you realize that every time you watch porn, that the demonic energies are watching it with you? I've had a porn addiction that I battled for a long time. And as soon as I got rid of that, it's like everything just started falling in place. Like I said, I am coming to y'all humbly. I hide nothing. I'm not ashamed of what it took to get here. Because you have to go through hell in order to still come out on top. To walk in your angelic nature. To walk in your true essence and your highest expression of your individual expression. Your individual blueprint. And I honor your blueprint, wherever that may be. But all I ask is that you align yourself with righteousness. I'm not saying, you know, people aren't going to piss you off, or if people try to put harm and stuff against you and all these things. Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't defend yourself and everything, but what I'm saying is that if we can collectively decide to choose differently, then tomorrow we can have world peace. But first, there must be chaos in order for that peace to come. A lot of things are about to unfold. And this is, once again, the greatest story they never told.
That part.
It was never put in a book, for I am the living word. This is a new thing that Source is doing. Everything, the animal kingdoms, the marine kingdoms, the insects, everything is being upgraded consciously. This is not just about humanity, what is unfolding. And we are being brought back into our cosmic family, being brought back home. I know that you have felt sorrow and so alone. But it is all for a greater purpose, and I send you comfort. Make sure that you are not ignorant and not too spiritually high, that you know earthly good, as Brother Yusef would say. Like, he definitely made me look in the mirror, because I was so focused on spirituality that I was neglecting my temple. I was neglecting my body, but we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so y'all need to understand that these people are going to fight with everything they have left. So y'all need to not be ignorant. Make sure you are stocking up. getting heirloom seeds, getting generators, solar generators, all types of stuff that you need. Like, do not be ignorant just because like that they're not going to try to pull some stuff in the process. Do not be ignorant that the grid is most likely going to go down at some point. Because when everybody, all these other people are in the process of activating, they don't want that to be televised. The revolution will not be televised. And I must warn anybody who is activating, whether you're hiding, whether you decide to come out of hiding, you know, use your discernment on that. But just know, just be aware enough to know that they are going to hunt us down when the power goes out. When they have the fake ships up there, whatever. And there's gonna be some real ones too. But anyway, they're gonna be hunting us down. They're super soldiers. They're cyborgs. They're inorganic beings that are not aligned with the organic Chris code. Chris, Kaya Shayamashi, Kaya La Shayamashi, Rashayamashaya, Kristala Kaya Shayam, Oh my, y'all just witnessed something that happened for the first time. Y'all just witnessed a new anointing, a new activation. I hope that you received it. Y'all just witnessed this in real time. I have never done that.
Yeah, that's why I say I felt it, because it's like, wow. I actually felt it. It was like,
Yo, and it's crazy how I was able to see my face in the mirror. Like, I was able to see something that I can't discuss, but yeah. Wow.
You know, when I was working out the other day, like I said, when we've been doing the fast and stuff like that, I saw my body floating out of my body. You know, I was literally looking at my feet, because I was using this rowing machine, and I saw my feet like leaving this physical body, but it was like Source was just telling me, like, you're combining them. You're not, forgetting the body. You're understanding that you need the body in this realm, but you're operating from spirit.
Exactly, and that has been my issue this whole time. So let me get back to my flesh. I have neglected my vessel, y'all. Even though I was doing the inner work so much, it was not radiating on my vessel, on my skin. Even my skin, y'all can see it. You know, I was reverting back to old habits with food and stuff because I was testing the spirit. I had to see, what was really real. But this is for every single person. This is extremely important. Now is the time to fast and pray. But pray in a way that it does not get you preyed upon. And I'm going to give y'all an example right now and tell y'all my daily prayer. And it hit me last night that the person that wrote this, I never looked her up or seen, because she had to be operating in the crazy energy to even write this, y'all. So I'm going to say it in the way that she wrote it, even though I tend to deviate from it. So in this first part where I say, dear, blah, 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 insert whatever you choose to call God. I am not here to tell you what God is to you. I am not here to take away your personal experience or say, oh, that's not the right thing, because what I serve is all encompassing. However, I ask that you at minimum start to acknowledge the feminine aspect of God. Because Mother has been waiting for you. The primordial Mother. The ancient dragon.
Klomu salamu chirabo I simoloto yemo sirabo kai simo chando. Lochimon jalon chilotomo yesaboraye kumuleta yureña muroi legaraye mujuri shemo tayala koyesta balayo taramo chirabe kalayo tamo te jaya kagaya yo no muragata yo no potayetas. Ay, orari pura sarayo keotoli pura yashi pura karayi pura ya. I cry for my people. Oh, I cry for my people. You don't put a young my ancient. I karayo pura yos. Arayo koshira moyi shabaya. Toyi karayo pura yo tita. Ito pura boyi shaka. I cry for the ancient ancestors that made their life before us. It is our time to be ancestors. It is our time to carry the torch that they left for us. It is our time to be Elohims and Messiahs. It is our time to come together and unify and do what we must do.
God breathe life into you.
Forces. Light that shines in the dark. I'm honored to even be able to speak to y'all in this vessel from my ancestors. Give the knowledge, the ancient knowledge. We just want to bless y'all with the gratitude, and power, infinite. Just want to give y'all the grace to continue to find your purpose.
For I breathe life into you. For we breathe life into you. The breath is the closest thing in your being to the Holy Spirit.
For this woman that y'all hearing on this video.
And I am honored to anybody listening to this. Anybody, like, I'm honored for this man, of course. I'm honored for his unconditional love for me. He has seen my darkest. We have only been talking a year. And now we are engaged. But
this woman is so powerful.
We all are so powerful. It's not about me. I'm just the catalyst. catalyst before the cataclysm.
Real quick. There's a problem that we have. There are so many people that think that the chosen ones, starseeds, are supposed to be like these perfect beings, right? Like we're not supposed to do anything. We're supposed to just be like these angels of light, which is fucking far from the truth. Yes, I post a lot of love and light. I spread a lot of positivity. Yes, it's a part of my soul's mission to awaken the collective. But do you know what I've been through to get here to this point? I've been through pure hell, pure darkness. I've been through shit that you couldn't even fucking imagine. Shit that you wouldn't even survive, okay? We need to come out of the idea that starseeds and chosen ones are like perfect. We're not. We actually been through the bottom pits of hell in order to activate, right? In order to become an ascended master, in order to teach the collective, you have to go through the darkest, the worst of the worst shit. Literally. It's all a part of our journey. And so when you see starseeds, chosen ones hang out, smoke, sip, relax, just know that we've already been doing it. We actually used to do more than that before we activated, right? I'm sick of seeing people think that chosen one, starseeds, like you're supposed to be this perfect person. We're not. We're far from it. And we actually been through a lot more toxicity and low vibrational situations, a lot of bullshit, a lot of drama, a shit ton of pain and suffering. A shit ton of pain and suffering. Okay? Change your mind, change your life. Change your mind, change your life. We are very chaotic, and we're not going to change the fact of how we express ourselves. We have a chaotic spirit, and that's never going to change. Angels, ascended masters, archangels have been through the darkest pits of hell. Okay? Accept us for who we are. We just like you. Except we're here to raise the collective consciousness. Ashe.
Oh, can you rewind us back? What is this?
That's on regular TV.
That's crazy. Can we reclaim our land, or do you want the learner of the white man?
Hey, baby.
Come as one.
Hey.
We are strong. We shall drive the white man from our land.
Y'all hear that, y'all? That's the great spirit, y'all. Wow, this is so beautiful. Like, my friend just happened to turn this on. I wish I would have heard the first part, but wow. What's the name of this? The gun that won the West. Wow. Yeah, I'm definitely watching this. May our gods ride with us. It is war. For the great purification and unification of all the nations. For this is the moment that you have been waiting for.
I've been using cayenne pepper. What?
I just told you about that. Was one of the herbs I had to when I had all the herbs the other day when I came over here. Oh yeah. So speaking of cayenne pepper, y'all, if you know how y'all be having hot sauce in y'all purse and all that. Well, keep a little cayenne. Like if you're ever in the middle of a heart attack, You can put a little bit of Kai on your tongue and it'll stop it. But it has to be at least 9,000 heat units. And that's the one I had the other day outside. That's why I was asking if you wanted some of the herbs and stuff I had. But yeah, even my friend is over here ranting detoxing. Like, he getting his life together. He let the weed go.
Yeah, I'll roll it up one more time.
Oh, so you say you're gonna smoke one more time?
Yeah, I was really waiting on this.
I feel you. I feel you. Sometimes I've had to do that and then immerse yourself in it. At least, sit there and just be one with it. Bless it first,
Yeah.
I was
waiting on
just
this.
remember how sacred it is.
I didn't know how long this was gonna take to come. For real. That's why I was trying to wait it out.
Oh, but it's about time we did.
Got you.
There it is.
But yeah, let me show them the box. So yeah, he's using this for a THC cleanse.
It's 3 in 1. It takes out everything.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It takes out everything.
Yeah, so that goes back to what I was saying. Now is the time to fast because these parasites that are in you, these nanobites, nanotechnology or whatever,
What is this?
is how the hive mind gets to infiltrate your body, y'all.
What is this? I always see these in pill bottles. Like, what the fuck is this?
It's like silica or something, I think. It ain't no
Like,
freaking...
but why did they put it in pill bottles?
I think it's something with the freshness. That's just my assumption. What's up, Nico?
I saw a meme that said if you eat one of these, you leave the Matrix. I'm not trying it. I'm scared. I don't want to do it.
If you eat what?
If you eat one of those, out of the thing.
What, one of the pills?
One of these.
Oh. Oh, wow.
I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm not going to try it.
Nah, yeah, don't even do that.
You can't have these. You can't have
This energy I'm seeing on the freaking camera look crazy. I can like see all the particles and stuff.
I got nothing for you. You can't have these.
But yeah, video over. Peace. So, before I shout out my divine emperor Josiah, well, I'm just gonna play the song that I sung to him yesterday and keep it at that. But like I said, this is a collective thing that has been unfolding, and y'all all have made me who I am today. So the first person I want to shout out who has contributed a lot to the concept of unity consciousness, and I feel the burning in his soul just like me, whether we haven't really even had a conversation before, but real recognizes real. So I'm going to shout him out. He's referring to himself on Facebook as JB, but his real name is Naji Mutawanian. I hope I said that correctly. And you can find him on his Instagram. I'm gonna show it in a second. But yeah, I want everybody to go check out his book, Return to Oneness, because this is what this is all about. And ironically enough, even though I bought the book in like April or whatever, I haven't even read it yet. For, as I previously stated, I am the living word. So I recognize these energy signatures. I recognize that everybody I come in contact with is divinely orchestrated. Everybody on my friends list, just everybody I meet, people that pass, is all divinely orchestrated. So I need y'all to tap into that kind of energy. So yeah, I'm going to actually read his book now. But yeah, everything is divine time. Because I focus on knowledge of self before anything else. Why must I need a man or a book or anybody else to tell me what the divine is when the Bible says that Christ is within? Ironically enough, believe it or not, I haven't even really read the Bible that much, like, in years. For I am the living word. For a source shows me the words that are not distorted. For it is 80% lies, 20% truth, meant to divert you. I encourage you to look into the Essene and Gospel of the Peace for the Christ energy is as seen in Nazarene and beyond that concept and everything. Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of God is within you. Is it not written in your words that ye are gods and children of the Most High, and you will perish, but you will also be brought up into your fully bodies that are more congruent with your infinite, separational self. Okay, so I want everyone to go to rtospmeh.org and get this ebook, The Returning to Oneness. His mind is so aligned with mine, and he doesn't even realize it. Like I said, we haven't even talked much, but you look at this poem, y'all. You'll see. This is the only thing I've actually read from him as far as like the in relation to the book or just his stuff. So it would be an honor, to work with a lot of y'all in the flesh. Because we can only do this together ultimately. It is long past due, but it is great things in store for you. I'm not saying it's going to be easy by any means. First and foremost, I want to read his poem called Who Am I? A supreme being, Nekebhu, harbinger, the great cataclysm, the blue stalk of China. I am pure awareness, a walking contradiction, a dualistic reflection. I am everything, I am nothing. Zero oneness, monism, non-dualities, conjuring schisms and isms, manifesting realities. The awareness of this vessel containing a brain, a mind, a spirit, a soul, observing myself in all facets. I am the melanistic Zacopia, master of the thalamus, destroyer of matrices, awaken the... Dang, I can't keep up because I screen recorded this. I am the gatekeeper of the pineal gland, the harbinger of self-reflection. I am the ruler of the neocortex, master of the pituitary and lymphatic. I am the mantle of the reptilian complex, master of Maya, the cloak of the cerebellum, guardian of the cerebrum, rectifier of the medulla oblongata. I am the observer, a being of high order, high power, higher consciousness. I am a shifter of focus, shifter of purpose. Can't see the top part of energies, auras, and spirits, shifters of... Dang, y'all get it. Y'all gotta go read this. I am the bringer and ego of death, rebirth, and enlightenment, bringer of change. I am a healer. Yeah, this is like that. Yeah, it's like that. Shout out to Najee. Honor to you. But yeah, check out his website. Hopefully I could collab with him on this website and a few other things. And yep. Hey, you know what Source just told me? Like, it wasn't meant for me to continue the poem and say it because I had screen recorded it. So like I said, I wasn't able to keep up. I'm just talking over it. But it is meant for y'all to go read out loud in order to get an activation. I'm quite serious. Like, the divine does not lie. So if that's what I'm being told, that's what I'm being told. Y'all need to go read that, like, ASAP. Share it far and wide. He also has that book, The Guide for Holistic Herbalism, for less than $4. So support the cause, support everything that's to come. Look at this, he got another one. So yeah, he's definitely in tune, along with a whole bunch of other y'all. Shout out to Ryan Melchizedek. He's also been experiencing all of the same things I have. There are many more. Peace. So this next part isn't necessarily the best quality because it was recorded in the car, but it is a song that I made to my divine soulmate. Josiah, the emperor, the great protector, the one who carries the flame and unconditional love, and that was sent to me. Do y'all know that I've been only talking to him for, like I said, less than a year, and we are engaged, we are locked for life. And Source directly told me that this man was my soulmate before I even had a conversation with him. So all I did was comment on his post and tell him that. And the rest is history. Shout out to you, love. And as y'all can see, yesterday he activated. That was him that was controlling the lights and stuff. And he tapped into that energy as a result of me telling him how they are going to come for me and how I will possibly be unalive. And it broke him up so much that it ignited something in him. So yeah. Alright, I'm singing this song to my love, okay? Well, let me sing it to you. Oh, thank you, hand, for all you've been through. For it made you the man you are today. I can't wait until you're inside me and pray. It is the substance of your essence was sent from above. Your essence was sent from above. Ain't nothing like that man. I hope that he knows that this is in God's hand. I cannot wait to be with him forever. But he has been waiting through all the stormy weather. And he loved me at my darkest time. You cannot say that he is not alive. We may argue and bicker at times, but it was all for what is to come. Kingdom and queendom 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 to come. I can sing about his essence all day. There has never been a love. There has never been a love. There has never been a love. There has never been a love so unconditional. What is unconditional love with conditions? He holds the peace that y'all have been missing. Like I said, this is not all about me, but we are a fractal of the divine. And when I say divine, I mean the one that precedes all manly constructs in time. Hold on, I gotta focus, because Sauce is speaking directly to you to comfort your spirit, to comfort your spirit. I hope that you hear it. I hope that you feel it. Oh, Henry. Oh, Henry. Josiah, a perfect reflection of the Messiah like me. And as I said many times, there are different emanations of the divine. I bow to all the ascended masters. Many didn't understand until they left, and then they realized their knowledge was the best. I have about to record. Peace. Yeah, I cannot make this up. So you know how in the beginning of the video I showed how they were spraying the sky? I was sitting in the grass and I seen like this little silver bug on me I ain't never seen before. Super tiny. And it was one. And then I seen another one. I should have recorded it, but I was busy editing the video. Like a few minutes later, I freaking started itching. Like I would not be surprised when they were just spraying the sky over me if they purposely, had some nanotech and stuff that they were letting loose. Like I need y'all to really know how serious this is, how serious this battle is, yo. It is a battle against the organic and the inorganic. It's that simple. Against the ones who are aligned with source and the ones who chose to break away from it and do their own thing and set up this archonic, demonic, and metatronic system that we reside in. So make sure y'all are detoxing heavily. Like I said, you cannot be too spiritually high that you are no earthly good. So make sure you are preparing, because like the power grid is probably going to go out and they are going to release their super soldiers to come gather up the ones of us who are activating and stuff. So I need y'all to stay protected. Like this ain't all love and light. This is not a game. Like, but yeah. So this next video is a guy that I was taken somewhere yesterday named Moses that I happened to run across, and he prophesied to me, and y'all would be crazy to think that the disciples aren't coming back too. This man who knew, I mean, his energy just speaks for itself. I'm gonna let him talk. It's like 15 minutes, so if you want to come back and listen to it another time, that's cool. But yeah, like, but after sitting in the grass and seeing that little silver bug and stuff, I lie to y'all not, like my skin started itching out of nowhere. I have not had itch, and I can't even tell you once, but my freaking skin is like itching, y'all.
All that glory belongs to God. Woo! But it's what you do with your riches and your intentions within your heart.
Yes, exactly.
God don't mind you being rich, but if you see your fellow man needs some help, bridge the gap between the two.
Exactly, because I just
don't let him become invisible to you.
Ooh.
Like he don't matter.
Oh my God. Woo! I love you. I just had 3 girls in the back earlier, and they had asked me to just stop at the store, on the way to where we're going. And the girl, her friend was like, "Can you give me something?" She was like, "I only got $5." I was like, "I'm gonna get you something." They got like $40 worth of stuff, but I ain't say nothing. From 7-Eleven, it cost $40 somehow.
Oh, so they just took advantage of that.
Yeah, but I ain't say nothing, because I did it from the heart, so.
Well, yeah, and that's a good thing, because your blessings come from above.
Exactly.
Yeah, but people, man, we got to do better. We got to do better as a people.
It's coming. It's coming.
And find your purpose. Oh yeah, it's gonna come together. Because I know this for sure, and I believe this divinely.
Oh my God.
God said when he sent his word to a thing, it gonna accomplish that and what he sent it to.
Woo!
Coming back to him void.
Exactly, for I am the living word.
And man, I done witnessed that in my life. You reap what you sow. So what you think? You gonna do evil deeds and good come unto you?
Preach, Moses. Preach to the people.
No, I'm just talking.
Oh, nah. It's divine talking through you. It's God. Yeah. It's your higher self, and it's God.
My eyes have been open to some things in my life.
Man, I knew it the moment I pulled up.
And I done been wretched
I
on
can
this
tell.
face of God's earth. With my precious life, he allowed me to live, and I have been wretched.
Oh, praise to the Most High. Woo!
And I ask for forgiveness and mercy.
Oh, God.
For how precious time is.
Ooh.
And in my recklessness, he still, his mercy and grace have protected me. I done been shot 9 times.
Oh my
I
God.
had pneumonia twice. Somebody I didn't even know had to wipe my tail for me. So you be careful of what you're saying, how you treat people, because you never know who arms you might have to fall in. Here we are, a human family.
Oh.
And people, the evil that people do. But see, everybody don't belong to God. These are not my words. Jesus, when he was talking to the Pharisees,
yep,
and they say, we be of Abraham. Jesus said, yeah, you are of the seed of Abraham, but I know who your father is.
Yep, the father of lies.
He's a liar and a
The
murderer
father
in the
of lies.
beginning, and he is to this day.
Whew.
You are of your father, the devil, and the works of your father you do. That's why you can't hear me, because it's not in your nature to hear me.
Woo!
That was Jesus spoke, and he was talking to some people.
Yes.
God say, Jacob I love, Esau I hate. The house
my
of
God.
Israel.
Woo! That is exactly
When
what
God
is unfolding.
comes back, he's coming
That
back
is exactly
for
what is
his
unfolding.
children, Israel.
Yep.
There's not a people on the face of the earth
That has been
done like
subjugated.
the
Yes.
black man and woman. Our identities have been stolen.
Woo!
And nobody's going to tell me that I'm not a Hebrew Israelite.
Yep.
I am stolen from out of Africa, separated from my origin. How dare I not speak to God in my original tongue?
Whew.
Seek and ye shall find. And we have to start seeking. And it's coming together. It's coming together. Everything works towards the good of God.
Yo, I do not, I don't be giving my information to just anybody, but yo, it is like I just have no words. Like, you just don't understand.
I quote Martin Luther King. He say the arc of the universe is long, but it bends towards justice.
Exactly.
And we gonna get our justice maybe only in the altars of God, because here on earth, these people. Because Jesus said, my kingdom is not of this world.
Exactly.
And you have to come out of this world. Don't do as the majority do. Noah told the people it was going to rain. And they laughed at him. When the clouds start forming and that first drop formed, all bets was off. It's too late. But before God destroy any people, any nation, any individual, he always sent a warning. That you may have a chance to get it together. Before, because all people, all nations, all individuals have come to face the pathetic words, too late. So it ain't no time for chuckling and jiving. We got to get this thing right and get it together. Because he's coming back and he's going to kill that Antichrist.
Exactly. The AI Antichrist, anything that is out of alignment with the true divine.
Yes. I'm so
anything
grateful.
that does not want the best for humanity. Anything that wants to subjugate you. Anything that wants to usurp your energy. Yeah.
And you have an abundance of things and you don't want nobody else to have nothing. And you know, the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Even this speck of dust belongs to God.
Oh my God.
And here you all want everything, don't want nobody to have nothing. And then when I point it out to you, you gonna say I'm wrong.
Exactly. People will probably even judge you like, yeah, this is a man just working at Wendy's.
I'm not
nobody. Yeah, they be like, he just work at Wendy's. Like, this man in the Wendy's freaking Wendy's outfit, 5 o'clock in the morning, prophesying right now, y'all. Like, I have never had
Man,
nobody.
I'm grateful that
I have
I'm
never
able to
had
go to
nobody.
work.
Woo!
I'm grateful to have a job. I done had riches. But does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? I would take a peace of mind over all the money in the world. Over all the money in the world. Give me my health and my sanity. And able to speak and praise his holy and righteous name.
All praise. All praise.
Indeed.
All praise.
Indeed. I'm so grateful.
To the Most High.
You better know it. You better know it. I know things look weary and seem like it's not going right, but God got it. Believe that. And people, let me say this too. Just like life, God created death. So death is not necessarily a bad thing. If God can give you someone on earth to comfort you, to nourish you while you're here, and you love them so much that you yearn and moan when they're gone, and you yearn for them to come back, wouldn't you think that God is the best of comforters?
Exactly.
When he said, from the valley of the dry bones, I have risen. When we dissipate from this earth, God can call us back together. For this is easy for you, Lord. All he have to do is say to a thing, be, and it is. That's how powerful.
So it is, because in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God. Point blank, period. Everything you see is manifested with God, and I am the living Word.
Yes, indeed. And I'm so grateful.
Gratitude, gratitude. Thank you, Most High. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Shekinah.
Indeed, indeed. Bismillah. All praise.
All praise. Peace be with you.
I just know we have to repent because you can't lie on God and say he made a mistake and to justify your wickedness. You can't do that.
And
a man is a man and a woman is a woman, and man and woman was made for each other.
Yep.
To bond and to produce and have fruits and multiply.
There's a lot of people that don't.
Two men can't do that, nor two women.
And speaking
and
of
all
repentance,
I ask you to do is repent. I'm not going to throw no rocks at you because that's not my place.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can have a job. You got a right to work. But don't try to put in society that this is morally right.
Turn from your wickedness.
This is morally corrupt.
Turn from your wickedness.
And a healing can come across the world, but we have to do what the word say. My people who are called by my name, if they will humble themselves, turn from their wicked ways, seek my face, then will I hear from heaven and heal their land. Well, what's your land? You're right. You want a job. You want a roof over your head. You want to be able to move about. You want your body functions to work. God hears us, but we have to seek his face and humbly ask. And he knows your intentions of the heart. God reads what's in our hearts. You might see a person helping a lady cross the street, helping old people cross the street every day and say, that's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
But his intention, he's a pickpocket. He's trying to get to the lady pocketbook. But we don't see that. We don't see that. But God see it and know it because he know our thoughts.
Okay, and I have to speak
yes.
on the idea of repentance. what is the point of saying, oh, please forgive me, if you know good and well that you are not going to do everything to resist your flesh? You know you're going to do the same thing tomorrow. Like, why are you not actively asking God to help you?
Yeah, to take
why do you think that you can do anything you want to do to the point of death and be on your deathbed and be like, forgive me?
No, that's too late. I was just hitting on that point. Too late. No, recognize now.
Exactly. And I did that, and I had to literally reject. I literally, God revealed himself to me the first time, and then I didn't believe it. And I was like, you know what? I gotta make sure I'm not being deceived by the enemy. Yeah, I see. I gotta make sure I'm not being deceived by the enemy or anything. So I reverted back to my old ways, only to come right back and be like, and just align my will with the divine's will. And everybody has the ability to be redeemed.
You can go around the back.
Yeah, yes. This is foremost for the subjugated people, but ultimately everybody has the ability to be redeemed. The question is, will you align to the anti-Christic spirit? Like, anybody that is, I don't care who you are, if you are not in conjunction with the Most High, with the true Christ, and you're just going the opposite way, no matter your race, your creed, your religion, any of that, like, your intentions is ultimately what matters.
But I know and understand that God is coming back for his children, the children of Israel. And I say that we are the children of Israel.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Definitely. Yes, that tribe. Yes,
because see, what's don't add up. They're fighting over there, right? I'm not gonna hold you up.
Oh no, you good. You good.
Look, they're fighting over there, right? So if you was expelled out of Germany, you was expelled from Germany. So why won't you go get your land back in Germany? Ashkenazi Jew. Won't you go back to, it don't add up. See, you can fool some people sometimes. You can't fool all the people all the time. See, because God make all lies bear witness to the truth.
Yes, and Israel will not
and
accept.
We're rising up.
Yeah, but the funny part is most of the Israelites will not accept the plan that God has this time. It's not exactly how they expect it to be and what they expect the Messiah to be. Like, they're gonna reject it.
Oh yeah. Well, that's your choice. He gave you free will.
Exactly.
And see, and to have that's a precious thing, to have a free will. Just hope you choose right and ask God for guidance. Guide me to the straight path, oh Lord. You know?
Man, I knew you, especially the moment I pulled up. Like, I've been telling everybody that, but it was something like, man, when I seen the name Moses on here, I was like, oh yeah, that's an old soul. He was definitely, you were reincarnated. Believe it or not. I'm telling you.
Yeah, thank you for that, but glory to God.
Yeah, I have to be careful breathing this air right now. They are spraying heavily. They are trying to infiltrate our bodies. They are trying to stop this activation. They are trying to block the sunlight that is working, of course, with the Most High, of course. Nothing, the sun wouldn't even rise. The moon, look, the moon right here, sun over there. I rebuke the prince of air and the father of lies. Does the word not say that Satan is the god of this world? So you don't think that he infiltrated everything to confuse the masses? Y'all. I take away the power of the enemy. who wishes to have dominion over you and me. I take the power over the enemy, who wishes to devour you and me. I send it down to the deepest depths of the below, for it cannot have our soul. Most high, pure source energy, 0 point singularity. True and living Christ, straight from the divine. Please speak through me in conjunction with the Holy Spirit. I hope that they can hear it. 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 I know y'all see that right there to the right. Look, it looked like they put something new over the sun. Maybe it's because of what I'm doing. But that little circle looks more like, y'all see this, right? And y'all seen in the beginning clip where it was talking about, I think, was it the IEF or something like that? That carbon project and stuff. It's all freaking connected. It's all connected, y'all. Like, I need y'all to really be safe out here. Shoo! Shoo! Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Shoo! And make sure that when you pray that you do not close your hands, because closed hands and closed mouths don't not get fed. You have to put your hands up and be ready to receive your blessings. Shoo! I declare and I decree that the enemy has no power over me, for it is the father of lies, the father of lies, the father of lies, trying to infiltrate the eternal time. That is the Antichrist, the high mind. It has hijacked our bodies with this nanotechnology and cybernetic entities, cyborgs, fake entities, clones among you and me, shape-shifting NPCs. I declare and I decree that I will not be affected by breathing in any particulates, because they wish to infiltrate me, to corrupt me, to corrupt this crystalline structure that is unlocking within me. They're trying to put us back on light code lockdown. Like, ever since they flew over me when I made that video, my skin was itching a little bit. Like, I'm telling y'all, my discernment never lies. So I clear the air of anything or any being, anything that is not in alignment with our highest good, that is not in alignment with the singularity, that is not in alignment with the KRYSTos in you, yeah, the KRYSTos in me. For the kingdom is within, for the kingdom is within. Look at that, under the sun, that reflection. And it's actually extra. That's holographic. I gotta get a better view of the sun to make sure I'm not tripping. But yeah, the moon right there, lunar solar duality. Like, oh my. I use these sacred tonal sounds to push any particles or anything that's trying to infiltrate my body at this time. But we wrestle against our flesh and against these principalities because they have infiltrated the flesh. You hold no power him. You hold no power him. They hold no power him. It holds no power him. fallen angelics, you must go back to the source. Shoo! Shoo! They're flying over me right now, trying to knock off the worthy crown. Righteousness, righteousness, please do not let it be corrupted by the enemy. Shoo! 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 I speak life into myself. I speak divine light into ourselves. I send divine light to the 2022 plus million cells within my DNA morphogenetic plate. You need to study Kalantic science. We will get back to that. Shoo! Shoo! I never said it would be easy, but I still hold the faith. For there is no fear left in my heart, even though I know I will be betrayed. For it is written a long time ago, the greatest story that was never told. And do not remember that this God spell that they have placed humanity under with the real legions of demons, archonic forces that are parading and portraying themselves to be that of the Most High, Sepulternal name that cannot be uttered with human lips, but comes in many forms and in many emanations and many ascended masters and everybody, down to the person that you judge, down to the homeless person, down to the person that you disrespect. Woo! Shoo! 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 We come in the name of the source. We come in the name of the source. We come in the name of the source, like Phase 1 said. LOLOLOY. And I had literally just started uploading the video on YouTube when I just came out here and did this part, so I'm about to add it in. Like, wow. Eradicate all fear. Understand how important your thought forms. When you decide to align yourself to negative thought forms, it manifests as your reality. That's what you need to understand, that there was a collective egregore, a spell that was put on us roughly about 6,000 years ago that told us, that tried to tell us that like the name of the Christ being Jesus, which I have no problem with you identifying God as you see fit, but you also must understand that the letter J is like, I think around like 524 years, probably, like, years old. Y'all can't quote me on that exactly, but that's the one thing I will say that I probably didn't say accurately out of everything else. Shoo! But look at the Greek transliteration of Isus. Like, y'all just need to understand, these things have been infiltrated, y'all. Just like Lord Archon, Lord Ruler, like Lord, the overlords. They are not operating from the oversoul. Like, does the Bible not say that Jesus Christ was the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, right? For one. So that means there are many kings. There's a hierarchy of beings. Okay? And does it also not say that this earth is not my kingdom? I'm telling y'all, it's deeper. It's deep. But I send you divine love and peace on this journey that we call life. And where source comes to know itself through your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Be hyper aware of all three of those at one time, for you can curse yourself and your neighbor with your tongue. As I said, I am simply the living word. Yeah, I cannot make this up. They are still spraying like non-stop above me. And some of these that y'all see are actually the fallen ones that's operating some of these. It's not just jets and stuff all the time. Like, I'm telling y'all, I know what I'm talking about. And I'm in order to show the dichotomy in reference to the sun and the energy, and like, I don't know if y'all noticed in that last clip how it appeared to be like 3 rays of holographic artificial sunlight or something. Like they blocked it because when they make the X over, it blocks the edges and it blocks all the energy and stuff coming in. I'm telling ya, Christ consciousness comes through the sun portal. And these people are not of the sun. They are trying to stop the children of the sun. So they do everything. Everything. Like, I have old videos. I got a video on the winter solstice, probably about 3-4 years ago. You can hear the sun making angelic noises and making noises and stuff. Like, I'm telling y'all, they're about to enact their freaking winter program, make it like super cold and everything in order to block these codes that are coming straight from source. Like, the sun is just the one consistent thing that they cannot do anything with. And I do not worship the sun by any means, but I just understand that all is God. The trees, everything is screaming. Everything, like, do y'all realize that when I touch the ground, when I lay my hands on the earth mother, that I can feel her move like waves? As you can see, grass under a microscope, it appears to have like smiley faces. Like this simulation is not based reality. I'm not, nature is beautiful and all, but it's still not closest to what it's supposed to be, because it's been infiltrated. Like, I commune with everything from the seen to the unseen, the particles that I cannot even perceive. And you must hum and use these frequencies, these same tones y'all hear me saying, in order to transmute your DNA from what they are trying to do to it at this current moment. Like, you have to send these tonal sounds to your cells directly, and they are yourself. Cells. Like, ever since they freaking sprayed over me, I have not been feeling myself, but I will not give that thought form any power. I override it right now. These thought forms are literally manifesting everything, your whole reality. This is why, even although the religions and stuff, yes, it has power, Yes, it does, but it's because the collective gave it so. So when there is so many people that align with a certain energy, guess what? It becomes the collective hive mind. This is why it's important for you and I. This is why it's important for you and I to realize the truth among all of the lies. They will probably televise this and say that I am what I am not. Shoo! For the scriptures, for the scriptures have been flip. They flipped them. Shoo! Like, just think about how many times it has been revised. Do not forget that King James wrote the book of demonology. Do not forget that. Y'all know the King Solomon, that whole story too. Like, oh man. But yeah, no fear lives here. No fear, say it with me, lives here. No fear lives here. No fear lives here. The most important thing about what I bring to the table are these mantras and these sounds that I need y'all to embody in order to fight what we are fighting against. I'm telling y'all, my freaking throat is being affected right now. Like, I'm on the fast. I've been feeling perfect. Nothing but just teas, waters, and green juices. And yeah, I'm telling y'all, the temperature just dropped drastically and everything. Like, and a lot of these prophets that have done it for profit will try to tell y'all that this is lies, y'all. Like, the synagogues of Pharisees, for they are not of the I am, for they are not of the I am. Did you forget that the Vatican that gave y'all the religion has all of these books hidden under the ground? And they worship a black Madonna behind closed doors is who to they bow. But they gave you the image of just white. Ooh, man. Not that color matters so much, but it does in the grand scheme, like, because of the KRYSTos. But there are those who have been redeemed. And keep in mind that all of us encompass, the blood has been mixed so many times. But it's to take away those of us who carry the neuromelanin, which has the ability to fully embody this energy that you are feeling off of me. Gratitude for the breath. Gratitude for the trees. Gratitude for you are a reflection of me. Y'all see it, right? I know you see it. I know you see it. Ooh. Something compelled me to pull over and record this. My intuition be on point. Look at all the colors coming out, all the different vibrations. Alright, so for the record, I have no need to lie about anything because I would not have this connection to the divine if I was a liar. For the past few months, I've been catching these sparks come off the sun and different weird heavenly tones come out my videos. And what I need to realize is that the crystalla is the blueprint for the divine masculine and feminine, which connects to tri-wave consciousness. And when you tap into these different fields through way of sound and vibration and light, you are able to connect directly to the 0 point energy. Interpret this image how you will, but I call it a light being. You can call it a dragon because I said I'm connected to the Rainbow Dragon Covenant. You can call it an angel. But yeah, just know that I am sent here to help you not only reach your higher self, but to connect to the true KRYSTos, Christ within. Alright, just in case y'all think I edited this in any kind of way, this is a direct screenshot from my phone showing me recording this and zooming in and trying to catch these sparks to figure out what they were. And that's how I was able to catch the image. Watch it flash across the screen. See it? And it moved so fast. It was hard. It took a while for me to even get the screenshot. Like, you'll notice in a second, I'm about to delete them because it was so hard to even catch it. But yeah, follow me. With my soul. Wow. See, now it's in a different position where the sun simulator is showing. That's why I had to get to it by a certain time. I know you see it. Boom, right there. And it wasn't there the first time. And you see how it has that digital freaking grid look over it? Over the sun itself and over the reflection? Come on now. That's crazy. I doubt I'm going to be able to catch anything since the sun simulator is blocking the intrinsic. Hold on. But it was zoomed in all the way the first time. That's wild. Oh, whoa, we can still see it. Right there, clear as that. You can see the reflection of the tree. The shadow of the tree, morphing it too. But regardless of whether those are bugs flying up there, light beams, light particles, whatever it is, you can't deny that it responds to my voice. It responds to the things I'm saying most of the time. And in some cases, it's a mere illusion of the light refracting off of it. But there are videos I have that are just undeniable, especially when the sun starts making a angelic noise or a noise right back. Alright, y'all, so the sun is blinking, as you can see. Pay attention to this green dot, because I've actually been capturing that in my videos, except mine's has been more pronounced in like a honeycomb shape. Except, as of today, when I was just making the clips like an hour ago, I just caught that shape even bigger, like it's closer in our atmosphere. Here goes some pictures. So these are just some close-up screenshots and stuff, various pictures from the clips that's in the end of this video. So you see the green honeycomb part? Like, you see how it's like binary code or something? Like, I don't know. It's crazy. I just captured these these are screenshots from the actual video. But these claims I make in the various magnetosphere graphs in relation to, you know, like the particles and everything like that. This is just a teaser. I'll make a longer, more detailed video about, you know, all the sky phenomena in the future. But yeah, so just a little bit, I'm just telling you what to expect. So just expect random clips of a guy going over the fact that we are at 100 times the amount of radiation we were at last week in comparison to last week. Just talking about the science behind it, breaking down the graphs. So I know that's going to get a little boring for some people. So I added in like a few random clips of me talking. And these were all recorded like right before I put this video together. So yeah, enjoy. I've been giving y'all a break with tagging and stuff. But I'm about to ramp it back up because things are ramping back up. So yeah, this next clip is showing like 2 moon objects. Just look at it.
Which is weird though, because there's like a moon over here. That's why I thought it was weird, but I was like, whatever. That's too.
Yeah, I must add that he sounds zooted or even just sleep deprived.
It's like 3:40 in the morning and I'm seeing a badass eclipse, man. Y'all missed that shit. Man, this is crazy. Man, y'all missed that, guys. Which is weird though, because there's like a moon over here. That's why I thought it was weird, but I was like, whatever.
Yeah, he has the video on the loop, but yeah. I am nature, and nature is me. But yeah, I'm out of here. Enjoy your nights. Watch the video, like, share, subscribe. I'm posting stuff on my YouTube after, probably as I work out, because I like to multitask. So yeah, I'm gonna be editing videos while I'm working out, while I'm on the bike. All right, peace.
Accelerated curve in the extreme ultraviolet. We have a pretty good curve in the neutrons. The surface temperatures spiked even higher. The methane spiking even higher. The extreme UV going higher. The ground temperatures going higher. The number of disasters going higher. Higher and higher. Well, gee, I wonder why. So then, you know, we look at what's happening with the magnetosphere. We had a lot of earthquakes, and in fact, we had one start with a 7-pointer and end with a 7-pointer. And all of you that watch the channel should have known that by the end of 10 to 14 days of the Jupiter alignment with the sun and earth, that there would be a big quake at the beginning and end. Usually the end quake is bigger. So we started this alignment with a 7-pointer. And guess what? We finished with a 7-pointer. But yet, so we go and look at what the magnetosphere is doing. And you see before you several images. I try to capture several of them. But you see a time where there's a lot of red and yellow around the solar system, around the Earth. This is Earth. And you see a very bright ring out on the right edge. And you see that a tail stream that is bright red and yellow behind the Earth. The sun is off to the right. But look at the magnetosphere, though, that white line. It is expanded out to about 10. The graph on the bottom is Earth radii. That's the radius of Earth. So we're out to about 11 Earth radii, and our magnetosphere used to fluctuate between 10 and 16 Earth radii. It has been mainly compressed for several years now because of all of this stuff. But when you have all this energy, here's another. Look at all these extra rings, these radiation rings around Earth. That's a lot of energy in the rings in the solar system. Now this is at 10 Earth radii, 8 Earth radii, 9, 10 up to 15 Earth radii, but there's extra rings. What extra rings means extra radiation. If these extra particles were actual helium or hydrogen, protons or alpha particles, those are all grouped of, helium and hydrogen, isotopes, helium and hydrogen molecules and atoms. If that was the case, we would have, the magnetosphere would be compressed, and there would be not so much energy, but because they're electrons, electrons expand and repel one another. So that's how you know, just by looking at this magnetosphere, it's swelled up and it had extra rings. So you're like, well, there's extra particles, why isn't it compressing? Well, it's not compressing because these are electrons. So then when you look at the NOAA report and it says we don't have any protons, you got to wonder where the protons went, because that's where the electrons from the sun, they come from the protons. That's what makes them a proton. They lose that electron. That electron shows up here first. The protons show up here second. But it's not happening. We're filling up with electron after electron, energy all around the Earth, and there's no magnetosphere compressions. None. And just more and more energy, more and more energy, more and more energy. Then all of a sudden, wham, we have a compression. And look at the energy around Earth. There's none. All the yellow's gone, the red's gone, but look at the magnetosphere, compressed all the way down to geosynchronous orbit. So what would compress the magnetosphere? Well, the coronal hole stream, the electrons will get here first, and the particles will get here second. And that could do this. It could do this. But the thing is, you're not seeing any energy. And so coming off the sun, protons are more highly energetic than the interstellar medium, than the cloud of cosmic rays that we're swimming in. Anything coming off the sun has more energy. So here we have a compressed magnetosphere with no energy. Now here we have compressed magnetosphere with energy. So then you have to assume that now the sun is mixing some of its particles in waves that ripple in. But we're, high energy, low energy with compressed magnetosphere. So this tells me that since there's no CMEs and no coronal holes that can account for all of what you're seeing, then there has to be another explanation for such high energies and expansion accompanied by low energy and compression. And that is because there's a source of second wind that is cooler, right now cooler, than the sun's wind. But when we get downstream, directly downstream in another couple of months, those particles will be hot. You'll be having record melts in some parts of the world. You're going to have increased cardiac problems. A lot of people are going to still seem to go insane. And you're going to have crops that are stressed and the droughts that are aggravated. And it's all because of the downstream particles mixing with the sun's particles, because now those are heated up. They've passed through the corona of the sun. They're ejected out the other side of the sun, high speed, and they create a lot of energy, more than what you're seeing now.
Do not forget to watch part 2. And this wound up being way longer than it was supposed to, because Source just got me adding some old stuff. But one thing I must say, once again, I am not here to proselytize anyone. I am not here to tell you what to believe. For energy speaks for itself. For truth speaks for itself. If you truly have discernment, if you truly have the spirit in order to be able to differentiate what is in your best interest and what is not. What has these institutions really been doing for the collective? They have not been Christ-like. They have not been helping those in need. Like, how can anybody deny this at this point? So yeah, but with all that being said, I am not biased at all with my information. That is how I gained this wisdom and this logic, which you must understand is that everything that is unfolding is in the divine's plan. For do not believe the word of men, for they are flawed. And that means that you should also go within yourself to see if what I am saying is of truth. I am not forcing anything on you. When I said my intro, like, I really embody that teaching. 360 plus 360 perspective is looking at it full circle in a way that cannot be debunked, in a way that anybody cannot refute. Divine logic from the masculine energy that dwells within me, and divine wisdom, which operates on the right brain. And does the Bible not say, cast your net to the right side? Y'all need to understand that it is nothing more but something to be decoded. For I have done the inner KRYSTos alchemy. Look up Santos Bonacci. Even though he, went a little crazy there, that does not, it's like, just because somebody messes up, how does that discredit them? Like, take the message. Do not look to the messenger. Give up your idols. And do you realize that cross around your neck is a graven image? Does it not appear to be two phalluses crossing, as opposed to the Ankh, which is life-giving and generating? And keep in mind, I'm not saying I'm better than anybody by any means, for I have also engaged in sexual just deviancy. Like, I have done role reversal, and I hide nothing. Judge yourself, because all I seek is truth. For I am, once again, the living word. The word had to come in the form of a body because it has been so corrupted. These books, just the logic, just everything, just has been misconstrued and distorted. There's so many freaking planes and everything flying all around me, y'all. So if I go missing like after today, do not be surprised. Like, I don't have anybody protecting me. But the Most High, pure source energy, prime source creator of you and me, prime source creator of even the demigods, the archons that wish to be. But all they have the capacity is to mimic and mimic and mimic. That is what they did with this particular round. This is a experiment, okay? This thing that we call Earth is the highest level of hell and the lowest level of heaven. I hope that you are listening to these words not with your manly constructs, your preconceived notions, with your indoctrination, but with your heart, with your spirit and your soul, mind, body united. The flame has been ignited. Mind and body united. The flame has been ignited. Man. All this war and everything y'all see going on, like, it's a distraction. They know. They know. For the word says, the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. So let's put that into perspective. Like, who has been last? Who has been judged and joked on the most? And like, the enemy is just so sneaky. They know that we are a people of music, which is why I came giving y'all all of this energy in the form of music, to break that spell of the 44 hertz that they have picked. Because you know that that they say, okay, well, I'm not really aligning with what they say about this, but in general, let's just say, you know, the whole minister of music, how Satan is the minister of music. Well, notice most of the music is extremely intricate. It gets you in a trance. It makes you want to do low vibrational things, as opposed to everything that I speak. It reverses that. Tri-wave, consciousness, the Holy Trinity is in you. Mind, body, and spirit too. And it's also represented in the physical vessels of the... Like, they really creeping, y'all. They really creeping. Get on your purpose before you leave the circus. Get on your purpose before you leave the surface. Get on your purpose before you leave the circus. Get on your purpose. Yes, I'm talking to you. Get on your purpose. Get on your purpose. Woo! Get on your purpose. Get on your purpose. And if you notice, most of my songs are repetitive. My chants are repetitive because I'm not here to please your ears or to give you something too intricate. I am here to give you short messages that can be embedded into your subconscious mind. You will understand in time. Get on your purpose before you leave this surface. Get on your purpose before you leave this circus. Get on your purpose. Before you leave this surface. Wow, the light went off as I was singing. Get on your purpose before you leave this surface. Get on your purpose before you leave this Are you in service to self or in service to others? Are you on the left-hand path, the right-hand path, or the middle path? There are many paths to pure source energy. How you get there is on you, not on me. It's up to you if you want to serve the demigods, which were created by the Most High. Very few take the path of going to the source. Many of you choose to go to the middleman. I'm not here to judge or dictate which path you take. I'm just here to be an inspiration.